Welcome to Salon Talk at His and Hers.
Always been a part of my family, singing in the choir and in church, and I was in the children's choir and the youth choir, and then I started playing the piano, and that was fun.
You know, that's how I worship too, through music. It's such a joy. It's just.
And it's almost like we took it for granted a little.
We did.
Until it wasn't there.
That's true. That's true.
Remember the time we were doing the song that the second seemed to think it sounded like a pirate song? And when Mark got the music out to rehearse it that night, he looked up and everyone in the back row seconds had an eye patch on.
Oh no! Remember the time I was playing the piano?
A couple days.
At the church, and the choir director was up here directing. He went like this. His wedding ring came off and almost hit me in the head with his wedding ring.
So for me, choir has been a huge part of my life. And my whole life, my family had said, you can't sing.
Wow.
So not reading music, I really wasn't sure. But the thing that just stuck out for me was the fact that she said, if you have a joyful heart and love the Lord, no matter what comes out of your mouth, it's going to be pleasant in His eyes.
Amen.
So I went to practice, and the first time I went, it was a sisterhood. And these girls are like, we're like family. We've been together for a long time. I appreciate each and every one of you and love each and every one of you.
Remember Tenebrae? And we were in the back row in the dark and your water bottle fell off. We can hear the roll and all that.
My sisters and I, we could never sit together in the choir because if something funny happened, we would laugh. And Cindy and I are the same way.
If something happens, we don't dare look at them.
We don't look at each other, but we know what each other is.
Well, Mark does that with me. He says, I don't want you sitting by this one or that.
Me, you are not allowed to sit by me.
There's going to be. One thing I'm just so happy about that our choir, our chancel choir at Palm Harbor Methodist Church, can do a virtual choir because I think that is such a connection to our church because the choir's been with us all these years and getting together and Mark Dean putting that together is just so powerful and awesome.
Amazing.
It is amazing.
We're blessed.
Yeah, we are blessed. Yeah.
Helps us still feel connected.
I was feel just gonna connected, say, yes.
Even though you can't get
Even
together.
though we can't get together,
still share
exactly.
that.
Yes, yeah.
And that's, I
We
feel
live,
like
we live in a good age with all the geeky stuff that we can do these things.
True.
We are blessed. With one of the concerts I picked up, it was from another choir. It was from another choir that was there. I picked up the wrong bell, right? So of course, Debbie Albert, Miss Perfect, right? She has to tell Lynn, Marcia picked up the wrong bell. It was from another choir. Like you didn't have to laugh. I mean, who would have known? But she knew, she could hear. Who else would have heard that? It was the tone was different. But she had to spill the beans. Miss Chatty Cathy.
It was the Christmas musical on the track. Larry White, his chair pulled the plug that connected the track to the sound system on the wall. Sorta, but it kept going in and out. Oh no! So sometimes we had track and sometimes we didn't. And Mark is directing me to come in and I'm like, no, now. The first time in my life I ever disobeyed the direction.
Well, this documentary they had on a few weeks ago on TV, and it had a boy he's 20 now, but he was like 3 when he started playing, and he's like a savant. I mean, he can just play anything, no lesson, and he's singing. And they did this MRI scan. They put him through and they had all this music playing, and his visual cortex in his brain just lit up. I mean, it was amazing.
because of music.
Yes. That's all, folks. And if you want to look like $1 million, please call His and Hers, the number below.